All right, folks.
Let's do it.
Welcome back.
Let's do it.
Great to see you all. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Chris Griffin. I'm the acting rec coordinator for the town of Braintree, and I'm delighted to be back here once again. The fall, winter, and spring sure flew by, and we're already back here at beautiful Sunset Lake for the. I know Jim and the mayor will speak on this in a few minutes. This is the very first Nelson Chin Summer Concert Series. All right. And I know we have Nelson's wife Sue with us today. We're going to have her in a little bit during the break to say hello and to remember our friend Nelson. But I just want to say just one quick thing about my friend Nelson. Since we lost him, there's been a lot of days where we're going to have a concert or an event, and we're looking at the forecast like we were this morning. There's the chance of rain. And I just say, come on, Nelson, and we get a beautiful night like this by the lake. How about, so let's hear it for our friend Nelson Chin. So with that, I would like to turn it over to our mayor, who sponsors these concerts every summer. Without his support, we can't have them, and he and I start talking about these probably in late August after we finish them, because we love so much to be here and to be sharing these beautiful evenings with you. So our mayor, Charles Kokoris.
Thank you, Chris. And I want to mention that Braintree Electric Light, we've got Jimmy Regan here. They provide us with the funding for these concerts, and they do a great job. I will tell you that, we've renamed the concert series for Nelson Chin. And I know Sue is here. Sue Chin, she's back there. Hi, Sue. And Nelson was a big part of this happening, and it's really important for us to remember him, and this is a great honor and tribute to him. And the idea came from Mr. Regan, and he said, let's make this happen, and here we are already, and we're doing it. But we look so forward to the summer series, and we got a beautiful, beautiful group playing today. I can only sing Elvis, because my mother brought me up on Elvis, so.
I thought it was the hair.
Yeah, little of that too. But I just want to welcome everybody here for our concert series, and I look forward to hearing the great music, and thank everybody for participating. And I just want to give a special shout out to my friend Danny. Danny, thank you for all the hard work that you do. We really appreciate it. All right. And might I mention my wife, Denise. Hello, honey. All right, better do that. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jim Regan, who is here every concert representing Beld and doing such a great job. Thank you, Jim.
I'm a little shorter. Hey guys, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you being here. It's an honor for the Braintree Electric Light Department to support these concerts, and it's even a greater feeling tonight to be able to name this concert series after Nelson Chin. He was not only a good friend, he was a neighbor, and I have plenty of stories that I could share with people over the night. But let's keep him in our thoughts, and without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to the park commissioner, who should be full-time and not, what did you use? You said? Interim. No, it shouldn't be interim. He's been here too long. Chris, why don't you introduce the group? Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you at halftime.
All right, so folks, we have a great group. We have a lot of great bands coming this summer. Some great faces you remember from summers past. But we always kick off the now Nelson Chin Summer Concert Series, and in the past the Summer Concert Series, with our friend Braintree's own Bob Folks and Curragh's Fancy. So let's hear it for Curragh's Fancy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. A couple of tunes to warm us up a little.
Well, thank you very much. That's Julia and Alana on their fiddles. Those of you who have seen us before, note that we used to be all men. But Michael couldn't make it down tonight, so Alana and Julia were kind enough to fill in for us, and we may have to let Michael go after to see how it goes, you know.
He's out.
We had a couple of requests before we get started. We'll get right down the line as fast as we can. Here's an great old one called The Whiskey in the Jar. Can you see, ladies? As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol, then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver, you are a bold deceiver. Mushering and Madura. What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Hey!
When I counted out my money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket, then I took it home to Jenny. She sighed when she swore she never could deceive me. Devil deed that woman for, she never can be easy.
Mushering and Madura. What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney. Together we'll go rolling the mountains of Kilkenny. I know she'll take me better than my darling sport Jenny. What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
I went into my chamber now for to take a slumber. Dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. Jenny grabbed me charges, she filled them up with water. Sent for Captain Farrell to make ready for the slaughter.
What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Ladies! What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So they put me in the jail with a judge or a rifle, robbing Captain Farrell on Kildare Mountain. Didn't take my fist, knocked the jailer down. Then I bid farewell to my own Braintree town.
Was showing down.
What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Now it was early in the morning, before I rose to travel. Up crept a band of footmen, and they're led by Captain Farrell. First produced my pistol, she stole away my rapier. Couldn't shoot that warden, so a prisoner I was taken.
What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. What fall the daddy-o, what fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh! Whiskey in the jar, all right, thank you. Can you hear it okay? Is it loud enough? All good? Great, thank you.
They love tea.
Hopefully some of these songs you'll recognize, and it's certainly, I'm sure, apparent by now that we could use all the help we can get. So if you know any of these, feel free to sing along with us. Here's an old Scottish song called You Take the High Road and I'll Take the Low Road. Loch Lomond. sunshine comes over Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Come on now, you know this one. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. How pleasant to see on yon shady glen, how pleasant our memory fondly cherished, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Holidays, bring us around. All right, last time, bring it around. Here we go. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Okay, the bonny, bonny banks.
Thank you.
How you doing? Thank you.
When those little boats they're gone from the breast of Anne Livy, ferryman is stranded on the quay. Through the Dublin dock to dying, and the way of life is gone. It's over, money over, can't you see?
Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me now, you love me now.
job, I knew. It was hard but never lonely. Liffey Fairy, she made a man of me. But it's gone without a whisper, forgotten even now. It's over, Molly, over, can't you see?
Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Well, now I'll tell those yarns and spend the days in talking. Hear them whisper, Charlie, he's on the dole. Well, Molly, we're still living, and my darling, we're still young, and the river never owned my heart and soul.
Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Well, now those little boats, they're gone from the breast of Anna Liffey, and the ferryman is stranded on the quay. Sure, the Dublin docks are dying, and the way of life is gone. It's over, Molly, over, can't you see?
Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Chorus again.
Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now.
Thank you, the ferryman. Thank you.
Myra,
Sure.
can you see, ladies? Anybody from Nova Scotia?
No.
We're safe. Anybody been to Nova Scotia?
Anybody know where it is?
If you go to Maine and take a right, you can't miss it. You going next week? Which part? Cape Breton. We're going to do a song from Cape Breton. This is we were up in Cape Breton, which is part of Nova Scotia, many years ago, and we're passing through this little town called Marion Bridge, and there was a little festival going on which we didn't know about, and we said, well, let's stay for lunch, and we stayed for lunch, and I said, well, we might as well stay for dinner, and we did, and then, well, we might as well get a room, and we did, so we ended up staying for the whole weekend, and heard some great music. We heard the song again and again and again. It's about a little river that runs through the town of Marion Bridge called the Myra, and this is the song for the Myra. Out on the Myra, on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoons. And if they catch nothing, they never complain, and I wish I was with them again. The boys in the boats call the girls on the shore, teasing the ones that they dearly adore. And into the evening the courting begins, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. And out on the Myra, on soft summer nights, bonfires blaze to the children's delight. They dance round the fire, singing songs with their friends, and I wish I was with them again. And over the ashes, stories are told of witches and werewolves in Oak Island gold. The stars on the river sparkle and spin, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine the peace of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. And out on the Myra, the people are kind. They'll treat you to homebrew to help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll see that you mend, and I wish I was with them again. So now to conclude, with the wish you'll go well, sweet be your dreams, may your happiness swell. I'll leave you now, for my journey begins, and I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. One of my favorites, the song for the Myra. Big dance floor here, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead, start with it.
All right, Julia and Alana on the fiddles, a couple of jigs. Here's another request we had while we were setting up. These are all Irish pub songs, so we know we have some Irish pub veterans out there.
Not that we can tell.
Not that, yeah. We haven't been in too many ourselves. We haven't missed too many. Anyway, you'll know this one.
Well, I met my love right by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. Now I kiss my girl right by the factory wall. It's such a dirty old town, dirty old town. Well, clouds they're drifting all across the moon. Cats out prowling on their beat. Out springs a girl on the streets at night. It's such a dirty old town, dirty old town. Well, I heard this siren wailing from the docks. I watched a train set the night on fire. And I smell that smoke on the silvery wind. It's such a dirty old town, dirty old town. Music, girls.
Gonna get me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Well, I met my love right behind the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. Well, I kissed my girl by the factory wall. It's such a dirty old town, dirty old town. It's such a dirty old town, dirty old town.
Thank you.
Farewell to you, my own true love. I am going far away. I am bound for California. I know that I'll return someday. Come on, you know this one. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed on a Yankee sailing ship, Davy Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her. They say she is a floating shame. So fare thee well, my old true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed with Burgess once before, and I think I know him right well. If a man is a sailor, he'll get along, but if not, he is sure in hell. So fare thee well, my old true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Bring us around, ladies. The sun is on the harbor, love, and I wish I could remain, for I know it will be some long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my old true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. One more. So fare thee well, my old true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. Thank you very much. One of the old greats, The Leaving of Liverpool. Here's another request. If you have ever been in an Irish pub in your life, you would have heard this song for sure. And if you haven't been, what are you waiting for? And it's no, they never. Come on now. No, they never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Well, I have been the wild rover for many years, and I spend all my money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm turning with Golden Great Store. I never will play the wild rover no more.
And it's no, they never. No, they never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an ale house that I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a customer like you, I'll get any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Well, out from my pocket I took 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says, I have whiskies and wines of the best, And those words that I'd spoken were only in jest.
And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they forgive me as odd times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. On your own.
And it's
That's the stuff. No, okay, big finish. Here we go. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thank you very much. The Wild Rover. The drunken sailor, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning.
now give my hair the dog that bit him, give my hair the dog that bit him, give my hair the dog that bit him early.
Yeah, baby. Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Time to the wheel and call him captain, time to the wheel, call him captain, time to the wheel, call him captain, that will stop us rolling. Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, that will stop his roving.
Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Well, time to the wheel and call him captain, time to the wheel, call him captain, time to the wheel, call him captain early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Well, that's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor, that's what we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning. Hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises, hooray, and up she rises early in the morning.
What was I doing? Nothing over Hi, Judith. What a vision.
The boss just came.
Silhouettes, 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 silhouettes.
Here's another old song that's been around for many, many years called Dublin City in the Rare Old Times.
Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. Those hallowed halls and houses, haunting children's rhymes, were once a part of Dublin in the rare old times.
Ring a rosy as the lights decline. I remember Dublin City in the rare old times.
My name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be. Born hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy. Like my home that fell to progress, and my trade to memory. I courted Peggy Dignan, as pretty as you please, a rogue and a child of Mary from those rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal. When he took her off to Birmingham, he stole away my soul.
Ring a rosy as the lights decline. I remember Dublin City in the rare old times.
The years have made me bitter, the gargles dimmed my brain. In Dublin it keeps on changing, nothing stays the same. That pillar and that man have gone, the Royal long since pulled down, and the grey unyielding concrete, it makes a city of my town.
Ring a rosy as the lights decline. I remember Dublin City in the rare old times.
Fairly well, sweet Anna Levy, I can no longer stay and watch as blue glass cages they rise up along the quay. My mind's too full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I am part of what was Dublin in those rare old times.
Ring a rosy as the lights decline. I remember Dublin City in the rare old time. Ring a rosy as the lights decline. I remember Dublin City in the rare old time. Dublin City, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do a couple of fiddle tunes here, take about a 10 or 15 minute break and get everything back in tune. I think there may be a couple of announcements. We're here until about 4 a.m., so there's no rush to leave. Seriously, we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes until about 8 o'clock, so hang around, and if there's any songs you want to hear, ask Dave over there, Alana, Julia, or me. I'm Bob, and we'll see you in a couple. You want to say something, Chris? Geez, don't get hurt there. Go slow.
He just wants to run up here and show off. There you go.
Looks like you're going from first to third.
Jose Tartable on an inside the Parker.
I actually get that reference in a little bit. Folks, let's hear it for Curragh's Fancy one more time before they take their break. Folks, I forgot to mention at the beginning, but please go over and see our friends from Fasano's who have their food truck here. And they're always great to be out here for every one of our concerts. And, you know, they have a new location up on Washington Street. I hope you've all had a chance to try it out. And so Bob will be back in about 10 minutes.
Thank you all.
He said about 10 minutes.
Ish. Ish.
Let's see him trot right back there. Here we go. Look at him go.
Julia and Alana on the fiddles. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Take steps to keep yourself and your family safe from ticks and the illnesses they can cause. Use EPA-approved tick repellents on your skin and clothes. Read and follow the directions. Wear light-colored clothing to make it easier to spot a crawling tick. Check for ticks on yourself, your kids, and your pets anytime you've been outdoors. Some tick bites can make you sick, but finding and removing a tick properly makes it less likely. Call your doctor if you start to feel ill or notice a rash near the bite. Play it safe when you're outdoors.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the costs of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program. We receive donations of lightly used equipment and store them at our facility in North Quincy. If you're in need of any of these items, you can pick them up free of charge and return them after any length of time.
My scooters improve my mobility and independence. Thanks to Helping Hand, I can go to the store, visit the boardwalk, and do so much more.
Helping Hand is a great resource for people who don't have insurance coverage.
The Helping Hand program is successful thanks to the generosity of people who have donated durable medical equipment to our inventory. For more information about the program or to fill out an equipment request form, visit our website or call 617-472-9877. If you know someone in need of these items, we're always available to lend a helping hand.
Social Security is with you through life's journey from birth to retirement. As your life changes year to year, so do your needs. For over 80 years, Social Security has helped to meet your needs and is committed to improving access to the services that make a difference in your life. Today, you can verify your earnings, estimate your future benefits, apply for retirement, manage your benefits, and even change your address, all from the comfort of your home. Social Security's online services help put you in control with secure access to your information anytime, anywhere, allowing you to spend more time with family, friends, or simply just enjoying the day. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
All right, a couple of tunes, a waltz from up in Cape Breton, and the second one was a reel.
Sneaking an A on me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Unicorn?
It was going in the closet. Then it went to
Unicorn?
A, and then, yeah, A, and then an E, and an A, and then that's okay. Took 3 times.
Here's a request we had on the break. We have about 5 of them, so I'm going to go right through them. An old one from the Irish Rovers called the Unicorn. For our favorite redhead.
Only if he comes running up here again.
A long time ago when the earth was green, there's more kinds of animals that you ever seen. They run around free, the earth was being born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Oh, they were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, now God saw some sinning and it gave him pain. He said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. Hey, Brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo and take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, Noah was there to answer the call. He finished making the ark and the rain started falling. Marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, now the ark started moving. It drifted with the tide. The unicorns looked up from the rocks and they cried. And the water came down and floated them away. That's why I'll never see a unicorn until this very day.
What do you see?
But you'll see some green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. You're never gonna see no unicorn. That was for Chris. We won't get rehired next year if we don't sing that.
Okay.
Anyway, here's an old Bob Dylan song that was finished a few years later after he started it. It's called, what's the name of this one? Rock Me Mama.
Yeah.
Wagon Wheel.
Good, good.
Heading down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way to North Carolina. Heading down the road, pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast, 17 hours. I was picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. Home for Raleigh, see my baby tonight. Come on now. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. And from the cold, up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. Play a little guitar, Davey's on the old bass now. North Country winners keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, but I don't know how. Ain't going back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Come on, girl.
Walking down south down the road in Oak, called a trucker out of Philly, we shared a long talk. But he's headed west to the Cumberland Gap, to Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I got to keep moving before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name. Teresa is the only one. If I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free.
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
All right, the old wagoner.
Wagon wheel. Here's a song that we haven't sung in a long time.
A fortnight.
Yeah,
Whatever the heck that
whatever that is, yeah. It's like a two-bitter. No one knows what a two-bitter is. Frankie Kelly knows what a two-bitter is.
is. Yeah.
But it's a special request, so we'll give it a shot here. Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, come on now. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Now she was a fishmonger, it sure was no wonder, and so were her father and mother before. They both wheeled their barrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Died of the fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. One more time. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. An oldie but a goodie, all right.
Have a sip. Practice up.
Tell my ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stroke my comb, that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's called in 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Rap at the door and they ring at the bell. Oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes, white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Oh, Johnny Murray says he'll die, doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Tell my ma when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stroke my comb, that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is called in 1, 2, 3, please will you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a land of her own, she won't tell her ma when she goes home. Let them all come as they will, Albert Mooney she'd have still. Tell my ma when I go home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stroke my comb, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a cork in 1, 2, 3, please will tell me who is she?
Ladies. Sure.
All right. I'll tell my ma when I go home, and a couple of tunes afterwards. Here's one I saw my wife come strolling in a few minutes ago. I think she still might be here.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
Making sure that we actually still do this.
She doesn't have the blanket on yet.
This is great, being a musician. It's the only job you have. You can leave your house on a Friday with your golf clubs and your guitar, saying, "Huh, I'm going to work. I'll see you Sunday." Kind of like repping ECAC hockey. Anyway, Canada Day is July 1st, a big day for them. So here's for my wife. Farewell to Nova Scotia, your sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, would you ever hear a sigh or a wish for me? Now the sun was setting in the west. The birds sang out from every tree. All nature seemed inclined for to rest, but still there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Now I have 3 brothers, they are the best. Their arms are folded on their breast. And a poor simple sailor just like me must be tossed and driven on the dark blue sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Now the drums do beat, the call does alarm. The captain calls, we must obey. So farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms. It's early in the morning, I'm far, far away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, you sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? For when I'm far away on the briny ocean tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? For all the new Waterford people as well.
All right, you got a deep back in the end. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried.
Come on now.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You said you loved me, you'd never leave me. I said I'd always feel the same. But then you left me to love another. You regret it all one day. Come on! You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Thank you. I played golf today. I tried. I was in more sand traps than this beach. Well, I lived here.
Oh, black and
What? I'm sorry. Sure.
Africa, you guys do that?
It's like E up one.
Another request. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
In this neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many's an hour of sweet happiness was spent in that neat little town. Till a sad misfortune came o'er me, when it caused me to stray from the land. Far away from my friends and relations, I followed the black velvet band.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. As I went down strolling down Broadway, not meaning to go very far, I met a frolicsome damsel. She came skipping along. Then a watch she took from her pockets, placed it right into my hands. And the law came and put me in prison. Bad luck to the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Next morning before judge and jury, the both of us had to appear. The judge, he said, son, you're guilty. Case against you was quite clear. 7 long years is your sentence, way down to that Van Diemen's land. Far away from your friends and relations, you followed the black velvet band.
Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellows, listen, take a warning from me. Whenever you're out on the streets at night, beware of the pretty colleens. They'll fill you with whiskey and porter till you are not able to stand. And the very next thing that you'll know, my lads, you've landed in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. One more. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds.
Sean,
you'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, hat with a black velvet band. Thank you very much. All right.
Sounds good. Sure, no, that's fine. Then go to a fast one. Sheldon's farewell. Go to fast one. Second one's an 8. Oh, don't tell him.
We have time for a couple more songs. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks to Mayor Kokoris and Chris and Jimmy and all the from the Belt folks and the Parks Department, and certainly the mayor. Wouldn't have without any of them.
Let's thank God for a second for lack of rain for a few minutes this month.
And it's nice to have to put a sweater on, isn't it, after all of that humidity? Growing up in South Boston, we didn't have air conditioners in those days. You had the ocean. Open the windows and hope the wind was blowing in the right direction.
And hope the house next door wasn't 3.5 inches away.
No kidding.
I know.
We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the go to God knows where. We're on the one road, maybe the long road, but we're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Though we've had our troubles now and then, now is the time to make them up again. Sure, aren't we all Irish anyhow? Now is the time to step together now. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, and maybe the long road, but we're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Tinker, tailor, every mother's son, butcher, baker, shouldering the gun, rich man, poor man, every man in line, all together now for Road Lang Syne. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, maybe the long road, we'll be together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Night is darkest just before the dawn. From dissension, Ireland is reborn. Sure, we're all united Irishmen. Make our land a nation once again. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the long road, but we're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. All right, we're going to leave you with some fiddle tunes on the way out. You'll be hearing these in the shower tomorrow morning. Thanks again for coming up. We're called Curragh's Fancy. This is Dave, Alana, Julia, and I'm Bob. Thanks again for coming out. Be careful going home because Alana is on the road. Thank you once again for coming out.
Thank you.
And thanks for Nelson for holding off the rain. It looks like just the right amount of time.
I know it. Thank you, Nell.
Thank you, Robert. Folks, let's hear it one more time for Curragh's Fancy.
Thank you.
Folks, we want to again thank Beld's sponsor for our first ever Nelson Chin concert tonight. We want to thank the mayor for his support of this concert series every year. I do want to mention we had our friends from BCAM here, so if you missed any bit of the show tonight, you want to catch it on BCAM, make sure you do that over the next couple of days. Just a couple of reminders. Next week, the 4th of July, falls on the Tuesday, so next week's concert will be on Wednesday. On Wednesday, right here, 6 o'clock. It's going to be Studio 2. Welcoming them back this year after an absence last year. For those of you who don't know them, they're the Beatles group that comes dressed like the Beatles. They're a lot of fun. And the mayor asked me to invite you all. He's going to be having a big cookout over at the Braintree Council on Aging this coming Monday, the 3rd at noon. So call the Council on Aging Department of Elder Affairs over at Cleveland Ave over the next couple of days to let them know you'll be there. And we hope to see you at Monday at noon for that cookout over at 71 Cleveland Ave next Monday at noon. Everybody drive home safe. Have a great day. We'll see you right back here next Wednesday. Thanks very much.